Good morning, everybody. This is Judy and Chris from Artistic Artifacts, and we are in Alexandria, Virginia for just a couple more days. And soon,
for some of us,
I will be flying to India Thursday with a group touring the northern part of India. So we're really kind of excited, and the weather supposedly is similar to here. So India is not just all hot and horrible. It's really has some quite pleasant weather, thank goodness.
we want to know what you have for Thanksgiving in India.
Yes, I think it will be a tofu turkey or something, or scrawny chicken or something. I don't know, but it'll be fun. It'll be definitely fun. So I think I have 14, 15 people coming with me. And we have a couple more trips in the future that you can join us on. So feel free to email us and ask us about what the current trips are.
Well, the next one is in February, which is a great time to travel from here because it's so cold and dreary.
Yes.
So I think your trip to India in February, I think it leaves on Valentine's Day and then goes to, beginning of March.
Kerala, south, very south. So we're doing some eco dyeing. So that'll be fun, which I think most dyeing in India is eco dyeing. Yeah. So this should be interesting to,
I think you're doing
Shibori. Yep. So we have several workshops we're going to visit. So today is all about helping others. We started this several years ago. Yep. We've been doing it for a while. This is a staff challenge or group project, participation. It's a choice depending on what's happening in everybody's life. But I think, what do we have? 14 stockings today. I'm like, oh my goodness, I think that's the most we've ever had. So what we do is we kind of consider the stocking a vessel to hold treasures. And we have a picture and on the website, a location for each and every stocking. So what that allows you to do, and correct me because I get this all jumbled up sometimes, Chris, you have an opportunity to place a $10 raffle ticket.
Donation.
Raffle's the word you're not supposed to be used. It's a donation. And for each $10, you get your name in a drawing for whatever stocking you paid your $10 for.
Yeah, so if I'm making, say, $100 donation, I could pick 10 options for Sharon's, or I could take $10, $10 for each. And that would give me an opportunity. We draw, I think it's going to be on December 21st.
It will be right when I come back.
We will draw all the names who donated towards each stocking. Mm-hmm. We'll be eligible to win not just the stocking, but all the goodies, all the creative finds that Judy's managed to pull together to put through them. Yeah.
And we literally draw them live. So
that's our Facebook Live. Yeah,
that's our Facebook Live. There's no pre-drawing. We're drawing it live.
They won't be there in time for Christmas, but you can start planning for next year, and you'll have some good, fun things to play with in January after the holidays.
There's over $1,000 in product in these stockings. Not in each stocking, but in all of the stockings. Is over $1,000 in product. And each stocking will have a $50 gift certificate to Artistic Artifacts in addition to that. So we tried to give you lots of goodies, but we decided we would let you choose some of them this year. So that's what the gift certificate is for.
And who are we donating to this year?
We are donating we have a local Food for Others that's in the Washington metropolitan area. And because there's so much happening around the world, as well as Florida, North Carolina, and Georgia, we're donating to World Kitchen. So it's all about food and food insecurities, and how, whether it's devastation, whether it's a station in life or whatever, there's too many people in America that don't have enough food. And for me, I get to choose what I eat every night, and I obviously have never gone without food. So I find that, very important to make sure that, to me, that's a basic need. So the group of us here at Artistic Artifacts, we feel that we make a greater impact as a group. And so we're asking you to join us in making a impact and a change that will be positive for many people around the world. So, okay, what we're going to do is show you the stocking. And we have the goodies arranged in it, and there's no order to this whatsoever, in more ways than one. So let's see how we're going to do this. This is Elizabeth's stocking, and we want to just tell you, everybody made these stockings. Elizabeth did some hand stitching with Glamour. She did, it's all lined with a cuff. So if you just think of it as a container for fun stuff, which is always what a stocking represented to me, this one is a little more traditional in its fabric. And these are going to be your goodies in here. So this one is focused a little bit around sashiko. So some patterns, some threads, some needles, and such is going to be an Elizabeth's. All right. Thank you, Andy. Right on time. And Chris, why don't you tell us about your stocking?
Well, so mine is, I made it using the Mia Charo's Christmas Spirit fabric.
Which we love, Mia Charo.
So I love her fabric designs. We just picked some really cool ones for next December yesterday.
Yeah.
And what I had done was I actually bought one of the half-yard bundles of all her holiday fabrics. Mm-hmm. So this is actually 3 of the fabrics. And then typical, I did hand stitching. Yep. So this has got some the painter's thread rickrack. This is actually some yarn, some Christmas yarn, some beads here from the store.
I feel some French knots.
Oh, lots of French knots, those little holly branches. There's actually little candy canes, stars. So I've embellished it with my hand stitching.
And then we have goodies that are some hand stitching. This is our hand stitching starter kit, which we think is a perfect gift. It comes with a book, some needles, a thread minder, a needle minder, and a threader and variegated thread. So these, if you can't wait for the stocking and you want to offer these things as gifts, then drop cloth samplers have been very, very popular. And then we love these pre-cut stitching. This is like the block of the month that we're doing with the wool. And of course, everybody's going to get a little bit of swag and some stickers in every stocking. And I think, Chris, you're doing a Facebook Live with everything that you've made from this little bundle of Christmas.
Bundle to show you. Oh. A bundle, you think, oh my goodness, what would I do with a bundle? I could make one project. And obviously I've made a lot of projects.
I know.
So that's next week.
Yep.
Yeah. I got some more stitching to do, but okay. I'll be on next week.
All right. This is Lida's. Absolutely beautiful.
You have to get a really good close-up on this one.
I'll stop moving it in a minute. So this is Tilda. And then all of these fabulous beading, the cuff, the body of the stocking was all hand stitched by Lida.
Her chain stitch. So her chain
there you go. Yep.
Are just, she must have used a 12 weight. Mm-hmm. And then this is actually a shimmer from painter's threads. So, I mean, her hand stitching was just exquisite on this piece.
And of course, we filled it with beads. So how can you not fill it with beads? So there's beads, beading needles, beading thread, a beginning beading book that you can carry, and again, some artistic artifacts swag.
That's just a gorgeous, just very traditional looking.
Yeah, wonderful. How about this one? This is Becca. And Becca is a new sewer and a new to our staff. We're very excited that she participated. And I just love the modern fabrics, and you can never go wrong with dots. Dots are absolutely great and wonderful fabric choices. We have teamed it up with some M&S Textile 5x5s, some Surprise Wonderfill. These I had made in India, and some cutter hanky, because of course it goes with the stocking. And then this was made by Kathy. So you have Bernina shared the joy. This was, there's always themes at Bernina University.
And it's actually, it's a nice notebook.
I know it is. It's great. So, and
it's one you can take off when you fill the notebook and put it on another one.
Yeah.
And a bag to keep it all in.
And a bag. Some more swag. Oops, dropped the needles. Okay, Chris, why don't you do the next one? You want whichever one you want.
Well, this one's Dudley's, and this one's really fun.
Yep.
So I'm not sure what all Judy might have stuffed in this one. But Dudley actually has, I believe this is Seth Apter and Tim Holtz fabric with some of her greens. She's got, I think she has a large stash of greens.
And the Christmas trees, I know, it turned out great.
Yeah, and she's got just some free motion quilting on it, and then her nice zigzag for her Christmas tree. But that one's really fun. And then Judy put a nice piece from India. And we thought the colors were great for the holidays.
Yep, a little round tabletop.
And some jewelry. Let's see.
Yeah. The jewelry was donated by a customer who closed her store after the pandemic. And we've been slowly doling it out because it's just beautiful, beautiful art jewelry. Another
nice an enamel pin.
Some swag.
Sticking with India. That's all really holiday colors. And then some more swag.
And some thread.
Oh, and of course we had to add some threads.
And I think this is another custom bag.
Yeah. This is one of our boutique artists' custom thread packs. So it's got 9. It has 4 variegated and 5. And we chose these colors to go with some of the bright boutique panels, but it's really a fun combination.
Yeah. And you won't find this anywhere else. This is an Artistic Artifacts.
I'm saving them the best to last.
No, you can do it.
No. I think
we all kind of, pick our normal ones. I mean, you have Carl's.
We've got a few late winners. Can we go through how to get to the stockings again?
Yep. Okay. So on the thank you, Kyle. So online we have a in gifts
it's artisan, handmade, and gift items.
There's a section that has to do with our stocking fundraiser. So the holiday stockings, you buy a chance to win for $10. You can buy 10 chances to win. You can put it all in one stocking as a chance. You can spread it out among the other stockings, but you can enter as many times as you want. And donation, you can donate. Sorry, I'm going to get in trouble.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing.
It is. So you're donating this for a chance, for a drawing, for whatever. I'm going to let you finish.
So for each $10 donation, you get a chance to win the stocking that you donated that $10 to. And you can make all of your donation, whether it's $10 or $250, you could make it all to one stocking, or you can spread the wealth and put some on each and have your chances on all of the stockings. And then all of the funds that we generate from the fundraiser will be divided between Food for Others, which is one of the local food banks in Fairfax County, where there's been increasing food insecurity. And then because Judy and I both have some friends who are artists in Western North Carolina, part of it goes to World Central Kitchen, who's doing work after the Hurricane Helene, where people are still I mean, I just saw a post yesterday where they still don't have potable water. It's not clear whether it will be by the end of the year.
I don't think they found everybody yet either.
Well, they're not saying much about
Yeah.
that, but there's still people with, without
Missing.
homes, without food. There's a lot of relief work going on. So that's why Judy chose World Central Kitchen this year.
Oh.
Let's do Barbara's.
Okay. So there's a little story about Barbara's. I love these little candy cane. So one of the things is I love vintage, obviously hankies, linens, all this stuff. I have people come and drop off stuff for me because I never say no. I always want it. And this was on a little towel, and I just thought it was the cutest thing. I think it came from Dudley's mom. And so Barbara wanted to do something with some vintage. So I was like, oh, take this towel. And she put it on. And if you get up really close, you can see her stitching. So she did all this free motion. But I just think the candy cane is hilarious. And she placed it on some
really
cute fabric, green, and then has the cuff.
Oh, and the rickrack. I think the rickrack just pops it up.
I know. So it's absolutely wonderful. So we have that and some thread, hankies. As I told you, I really love the vintage, some swag. I hand stitched a bird, metal. These are great because you can put metallic things in them. I don't recommend putting your bobbins in these, but you can
your pins
are great to do that. So that is all there. And
let's do Martha's.
Okay. So Martha created her fabric on the long arm, and it's velvet.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a long arm pattern. I thought that was genius. And then here is some trim. This is velvet on the top. And some beads. This is all came from what she found in the store. And I think there was a little help from Andy on getting it finished. So it is
the soldier, right? To put it
all
together.
Consuming participation here, but beautiful, fancy, and very, very. It's just wonderful to see what everybody comes up with this. There's no guidelines. There's nothing. It's always a choice. And everybody comes with some different things. So pins, I found another bird at home, some M&S textiles, mystery threads, a banner from India. I bought these when I was there last time. So there is that. These are really fun banners. They come from Rajasthan.
Just nice table topper.
Yep. Yeah. So that is Martha's, and you'll find them listed with everybody's names as to who made them on the website. So they're listed by name, and we took pictures of what is in the stockings, but they're not up there yet. But the stocking themselves will be and they are ready to accept your donations with right now. We got them up last night. Okay, this is Caitlin's. Caitlin's got a little little bling in here. I just love this fabric. It's so cute. We had this here, but she's got some bling, some if you can see, mermaid's tails are kind of flashy.
They're little pearl drops.
And then there's pearl drops in there as well. And then she's got some charms that are here.
I think this was a collaborative effort between Caitlin and Sharon.
With ideas.
Caitlin thought it was really blah to start with, so she and Sharon came up with the ideas of the little bit of pearl, and it really does shimmer.
It does
where you look. And then I think the
charm is great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. So here we have some rice paper, some pencils, some washi tape, stamps.
So that bag's really
some
a mixed
swag.
media bag.
Yep. Stamps here. And Pico, this is what she actually used to do the dots on the stocking. All right, you take the next one.
Okay. I think I'll take Julie's.
Yeah.
So Julie's used a collection of Charlie Harper fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
So we just loved this yesterday when she brought it in. I mean, look at this she fussy cut the designs out of the fabric.
Both sides.
Both sides. So she was very careful when she was sewing it to make sure she didn't lose any of that. I mean, look at this. This is just so cool.
I know. I don't remember ever seeing that fabric.
But it's like one of those suet bags for the birds. So that's, and then she added some bells here from the shop. And let's see what Judy tucked in. And Julie, you never see Julie on here, or very rarely, but Julie's the buyer. She's the keeper of the books and keeps us straight here. So we have a project bag, some cave scissors, a little bit of sashiko,
thread,
some threads, Wonder Clips. If you've never used Wonder Clips, you'll be glad you get these. Nice little vintage hanky, a pen, and a little bit of thread. So a nice collection and a beautiful stocking.
Yeah.
Look at the cardinals.
I know. She did. That one was definitely placed. Very specifically placed. Okay, Carl. Carl's the Dragon Man. So we got some goodies in here. So this was a piece of embroidery. I can feel it. And was added to.
Did it?
I don't think so. I think it came from something else, but they even added a little flash beads in the eyes. Great background to set off the dragon. And then you have this fabulous braiding that's up here too. So this is one of the blenders that's on sale right now, I think. And at the end of the month, we have our end of bolt sale coming up too. So here's a Cafe bag, a little bit of Cafe, socks, some Cafe supplies. Yep.
This
some
is a
swag.
6-inch
Cafe bundle.
roll, and that's a nice roll. We've got some patterns that use that.
And Dudley's going to talk about inset seams on a Facebook Live coming up, and she uses the 6-inch roll.
Oh, okay. I think that's December 7th.
So there we go. Beautiful. All right.
Okay. And then Martha and Carl and Martha are these
guardian angels,
people who show up and help out. And so they volunteered to do this. So hers really has a fun vintage feel to it. She has all of these little things that she's either fused or embellished. She's got beading on them. This is some fabric she's fused on, and then beading, some nice ribbon. It's really a fun kind of a
country
homespun kind of.
Yeah, homespun is a better word.
And then there's something down in there. Let's see.
In the toe. Yep.
Some magic glue, a nice little pouch, some micron pins, a little bit of glitter, and some mixed media, and then a nice little Christmas ornament, Christmas trim. So, we're getting down there.
We are.
Go ahead.
Okay, Carl made 2 stockings. And this one, he likes his flashy trim. And they have some beads. There's in here. So you can see that. Wonderful. and what's really hilarious is we all use the same pattern.
And they're all different
They're
sizes.
all different sizes. It is pretty funny. So here is some Cafe half
This is
yards.
fun fabric. I mean, it's definitely from a stash, but it looks like he had embellished it. I mean, there are beads.
Yeah, there are definitely beads,
but it looks like it's even more embellished than or painted or something.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's a pretty fabric.
Reminds me of 16th century Italy. When we have some more tools and some pre-cuts, because we gave you some pre-cuts, some swag, some Bernina swag, and Invisifil thread. We thought maybe you would like to try it.
This one has.
It does look like
stained glass. Oh, this one's got the pins.
Flower pins.
Yeah, flower pins in it. So it's some nice notions and get you started.
And what we mentioned at the beginning was the stocking has treasures, but it will also contain a $50 gift certificate. And with all, what did I say, 14, 16, the number of stockings, we have over $1,000 in products in the stockings now.
In total.
In total. And then we will add the gift certificate for each stocking. So this one is mine. I use Chris's leftovers. I am the keeper of the scraps. So Chris did this beautiful quilt using these, and so
I think this is that 14 on point
14
quilt kit, and we've got the kit still.
Yeah,
but I have a habit of when I'm cutting my fabrics, all the leftovers go into a baggie, and it's usually about like a gallon size bag or something. And then, periodically I bring a bag full of scraps for Judy, and she makes her postcards and her stocking.
Was this one. Yeah. So bright.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love how you did this part on it.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Sorry.
It was an opportunity. It was an opportunity. Yes. So we have some Invisifil, some hand stitching thread, again, India, pottery like goes with it, some hand stitching, some swag. And this is a beautiful Chandiri printed scarf shawl, really. They're big sizes that I bought when I was in Chandiri last year. So I actually was at the studio where this was created. And then we had a little bit of this artistic jewelry that we thought would work for that too. So there you go. All right.
I don't think we can say that we saved the best to last.
No, but the most unique, I think we have to say.
Oh my God. Knocked our socks off when Sharon brought this to the staff meeting.
So we just had Finnabar here who taught 4 classes and 5 classes. And so Sharon was immersed in her Finnabar classes and really learned a lot and took it to her stocking. She did a great job, layered it, showed Finnabar everything she learned. So this is definitely the mixed media one. And this is like even cardboard that's here, and there's layers. So she started with a wool gray stocking. And I think she glued everything on it because she's not a stitcher. Painted some background.
She used stencils and paint, much like Esther and Ann does on her bags.
Yeah. Yeah.
But every little detail and the colors, I just love the color. It's spectacular.
I think Sharon sent her.
And I've tagged her already. Yeah.
So this is kind of our mixed media items. So we have some paint from Finnabar, a wonderful art bag, some brushes, a stencil, and canvas, and Pico, which is currently on sale, and some shimmer. And then I love these little.
I think the shimmer's on sale too, isn't it?
No, just this brand. Yes, it is on sale. Yeah, because we're gonna close this brand out and just carry Finnabar's brand. So this is kind of a mixed media as well. We didn't do an embroidery one, and we weren't really heavy on machine thread this year. So we just kind of tried to mix it up. It's whatever just, that's available.
There's no guidelines.
No, there aren't.
Other than the template that we all use that somehow ended up in 2 different sizes, medium and large.
I don't have any idea. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Sharon thinks it's due to whether we added seam allowance or didn't add seam allowance. I think so. Who knows? Yeah. But it was fun. It is, and it's been fun. Even
everybody looks forward to it.
In the staff meeting, it was fun. Everybody was sharing and talking about it, and so it's been a nice, fun project for the.
It is, and I just believe we can affect.
We wish I could win that one.
No, you can't. Employees can't. Co-workers, team workers, no.
And please share your donations as well. As much as we all had fun doing this challenge, we also have a little bit of competition on the backside looking at, my stocking got more donations than your stocking. And not intentionally, it's just the nature of who we are. But then it's like, oh, well, mine didn't get enough. I need to go out and promote it a little bit more. Mm-hmm. So that, I mean, it is.
It is pretty funny. But it is charity, and we affect more change as a group than we do as individuals. And please share this information with as many people as you can. We did actually, for me, I tried to do things that were maybe not so heavy on the craft that somebody outside of this industry might be interested in making a donation for as well. So we tried to mix it up a little bit. Are there any other questions, Kyle?
No.
I think one of the things that we do just need to say, you mentioned the end of bolt sale. Mm-hmm. So Thanksgiving's coming up. Obviously, we're closed Thanksgiving. We have traditionally in the past few years called Friday Family Friday, and we are closed.
Yes.
So that the staff can spend time with their family, even though some of them might be in India, you can't spend time with your family, but that's okay. And then so Saturday is going to be a blockbuster. It is Small Business Saturday. It's our end of bolt sale in the store only, but we do have online.
We do try to put stuff on sale.
Things on sale. And
we have winter solstice going on.
And we have a Bianni class that day.
Yes, we do.
So there's a lot going on that Saturday. But we do want to remind you, because I know there's people traveling who come to the area who want to come to the store. So don't be disappointed. We're not open on that Friday.
Right.
But follow the newsletter. We've got our winter solstice sale every week. This week's Blenders Australian.
25% off.
Newsletter will announce the next one
Wednesday.
at 5:00 on Wednesday. You'll know what the next 25% off is. So it's 1 week only, and
goes through through the December
till Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So all right.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate seeing you every Saturday. And please share as much as you can, and have a creative day.
Yep.